Written by Master 330. Hello and welcome to the Church of Nothing. Can I get you anything? We have complimentary tea and coffee as well as... Oh, of course. Well, they're here if you change your mind. How are you feeling? I understand this can all be very confusing, so I'll try to walk you through it step by step, okay? Sounds great. Well, where to begin? I suppose we should, in line with the church's teachings, begin with what we aren't. Well, to begin with, we are not a cult. We are a church, says so right in the title. So I guess most people don't miss that one. We are not, despite what your tabloid says, kidnappers. In fact, we take some offense to that accusation. All members join of their own free will, as we have in legally binding recordings and writing, which are, of course, public record. But I'm sure you're familiar with that. No one is required to give anything, and no one is required to give everything. In fact, upon joining, we provide a standard care package of food, water purification tablets, and clothing. This naturally makes joining our flock very popular among the less fortunate. Something many uninformed people call predatory behavior. Is a hand extended in aid predatory? Is it predatory to make sure that all who want it may have a safe and warm place to lay their head? The fees, of course, must come eventually, but they are quite reasonable and are offered at a low interest, no deadline rate. So, in that vein, it can be said we are not greedy either. Quite the opposite, in fact, if you read our charter. No one is forced into work, although we do offer in-organization opportunities for loan repayment. But again, all this I'm sure you're quite aware of. Please don't cut yourself trying to struggle. We are not going to hurt you. We are not going to hurt you. I feel like we just have a fundamental misunderstanding of our core philosophy here at the church. Most, if not all, other organizations are built on messy promises and statements. Everyone's stating what they are with such gusto that they try to hide the less pleasant things they also happen to be. Hoping all the lights and sounds and advertisements and jingles and things will blind you to the poison they're sliding down your throat with every thirst-quenching sip. We aren't like that here, as I'm sure you're going to learn. We aren't like a lot of things here. No, our core philosophy, our very heart is transparency. What we aren't. We have no advertisements, no jingles. All knowledge of our organization is acquired organically, straight from the mouth of another real, actual human. A pleasant change from all the technology nonsense and robo-operators. No. We have committed no crimes, we have no drones, no missiles, no hackers. In fact, we keep technology, such as telecommunication devices, very secure at all of our compounds to promote face-to-face, positive communication. Our belief system is compatible with a number of ideologies, as we have no tenets, no doctrine, nothing we are trying to force you into. We have not seen people burned at the stake, smelt no flesh melting from blackened bone and boiling eyes, heard no screams coming from ragged holes that were once mouths, passed through a swollen, smoked piece of meat that may have once passed as a tongue. We do not poison the waters of the earth, counting dollar bills as the innocent rot from the inside, minds and bodies breaking under the strain of the bloated, pus-filled greed of those well and truly above them. Others have, we assure you. Some you may even know of. Shocking, isn't it? The things about all those groups and people you somehow just forgot. But you never forgave them. No. Who could? But who do you know who actually did anything? I mean, it's just one chicken sandwich. How much blood could that possibly put on your hands? But I digress. We here at the Church of Nothing, the gospel of entropy, the holy empty, are better than that, better than them. Our donations sustain and lift up those who are less fortunate, and the best way we know how to do that, of course, is to bring them into the fold. But they settle in quickly when they really get the full picture of what doesn't happen to people here. Those who dissent are not silenced with impunity. In fact, there's a happy little story going around that if you listen close at some of the vents, you can still hear each and every one of them singing their love as loudly as they can. I think you're starting to get the picture here. Oh, right on time. Your escorts are here to show you to your new room. Don't worry. No one is going to hurt you. You are not in any danger. No one is going to hurt you. No one is going to hurt you. Welcome home.
Thank you for listening. You can probably handle another horror story, right?